That makes no sense. I'm not saying what it is, bro. I'm not. I will not do it.
They did something to him? They return of the Mac. The Mac is back.
What it do, baby? Back again with another reaction.
Today we got Scary Field Trip Horror Story.
Walmart's.
Welcome to Internet City. Welcome to Internet Culture. Welcome to the What It Do crew. What the? Just big hand, black hand.
Damn, man. I'm gonna put you to sleep like the sand, man.
Yeah. Do we need a beat before we get to this video?
Nah.
All right then. Let's get into Scary Field Trip Horror Stories animated.
The boys love arts.
Is it
The
multiple stories
marsupial
or
of
is it
artists.
one story?
I don't think Alama's a marsupial.
I was about
Back
to
in
say,
high
nigga, what
school,
the
I
fuck?
took a mysteries and mythology type class, or something like that. I don't remember the name of the class.
They had that
It
shit.
basically just had to do with real life mysteries and creepy shit. I was into that kind of stuff. I was taking the class with a good friend, who I'll call Ben for this story.
Okay, Ben.
The teacher of the class took us
Nigga,
on a
what
field
is your
trip to a
name?
nearby abandoned village with an unknown past. The village was built in the early 1900s, but seems as though it had been quickly abandoned shortly after it was built. The bus ride there was about 20 minutes. All of us were glued to the bus windows as we pulled up some sketchy-looking, decrepit road cutting through dense forest. The road eventually led to a clearing. We were there. We stepped out onto the road, which had grass growing through the cracks. The grass surrounding was almost knee-high. Then there were the buildings. The tall, archaic brick buildings with the boarded-up windows all gave off such chilling vibes.
I would not want to be there.
The
I
teacher
would
lined
not
all
be
20
there.
of us up, counted heads, and then
Are they
began
there at
leading the
night?
way.
They
The
there
point
at
of this
night?
little field trip
I don't
was to
know.
use the so-called skills we learned in class to see if we could put anything together about why the village may have been abandoned so long ago. Some of the buildings had holes in the walls to serve as entryways. There were even holes in the ground next to some of the buildings, seemingly dug to get into the basements of some of the buildings, which seemed creepy. There was one building, though. It stood taller than any of the others. It just intrigued me the most. While the teacher was leading the group towards the village church, Ben and I decided to sneak off on our own to look for anything interesting. When we walked off in the direction of the tallest building, we saw a hole in the ground. It was dug by the back door of the building, which had been sealed off. In the hole was a ladder, which led down to the
Right.
concrete floor below.
Why would you go there?
We both
bro?
looked at each other and knew we had to do it.
No.
Ben
No.
That's that, bro.
No.
No, that's not how that works. That's not how that
You
works.
take a flashlight, look in there. All right, cool. That's what it is.
We're gonna leave.
If you can see the floor, what's the point going down there?
Bro, let's be honest. Let's keep it a buck. All right. I'm not going nowhere haunted. Like I'm first of all, I'm not going nowhere abandoned. I'm not going nowhere haunted.
Well, you can't say abandoned.
Well,
we
but yeah,
been to
abandoned ain't that bad.
abandoned.
We've been abandoned, but we ain't never been nowhere. Like we're
Abandoned, haunted.
Yeah, abandoned.
With weird ass
haunted.
holes in the ground.
Yeah, I'm not.
Climbed
It's
down
not
first,
gonna happen.
then me.
I don't have the skin to
Luckily,
win.
this was just
Actually,
around the
I do,
time
because
Apple
we
started
went.
putting flashlights on their phones, so we had
Right.
a source of light. It was creepy down there. There were a couple of beer bottles, one graffiti tag on the wall, and dusty wooden planks everywhere. There was a wooden stairway which led up to complete darkness, since all windows and doors had been sealed shut from above.
No, sir.
We had already gone as far as to enter the building, so we figured we'd go up the stairs too.
Nope.
I went first, and with each step, the creakiness of the 100-year-old wood made me feel as if I was going to fall through each and every step.
Nope.
Hell no.
Ben followed suit. This floor of the building was very tight. It seemed like there were many openings going off into different, smaller rooms. It was so dark in there, you would never even guess it was daytime. Ben
Oh,
and
so
I
they
were
was
honestly
there in the
starting to get
daytime.
creeped out in there and agreed to go back outside. But just then, there was a noise in one of the tiny rooms.
Of course. It's Oh, probably a
like
rat.
big rock hitting the concrete floor. A normal instinct would be to run, but Ben and I froze, locked eyes for a moment, then both tiptoed over to the opening of the room.
Why? That makes no sense. I'm not saying what it is, bro. I'm not. I will not do it. I won't do it. It's not happening.
Do. That's a man
Running on all four.
It ain't even no lock eyes. Do.
Nigga, what was that? You got a backflip. You damn right.
Shit, jump out the hole without the ladder. Shit.
We shined the lights into the room and ran. We ran back down the stairs and then up the rusty ladder back outside. We caught up to the group out of breath. We didn't say anything though to avoid getting in trouble. One of our classmates asked us what was wrong. We told him we snuck into one of the buildings. And in one of the rooms, when we shined the light into it,
what the fuck was it?
we saw 3 guys standing maybe 10 feet away from the doorway, facing Ben and I in a weird formation, as if they were waiting for us.
Maybe it was just a homeless
As we
guy.
continued following the group, we paid extra attention to the tall building we entered from the distance. And before leaving, we saw a person's face at one of the higher level windows that had not been boarded up. We never told the teacher in fear of getting in trouble. We didn't know what to think. Were those just homeless people living in there?
Probably.
Were they gang members in hiding? Ben freaks me out with his theory. He says they were ghosts of the people who once lived in the town. Still, the way the 3 guys were just hauntingly standing there so calmly, staring at us the moment we peeked our heads through that doorway, I still can't get that image out of my head. I may go back to that village one day, just to prove Ben's idea wrong.
Why? And by yourself? Are you an idiot? Are you dumb?
I bet you don't got the Thoka Pika Boka. You're an idiot. Yeah, nah, that's not happening for a real one. That's not happening.
Tripping.
A real one not gonna do that.
Exactly. A real one.
A real one not gonna do that.
Shit. Smart enough to know not to do that.
Smart enough know not to be there.
Exactly.
Nigga. And if I'm not, first of all, I'm not going back. And if I go back, Thoka Pika Boka
And multiple people.
and cops, nigga.
Exactly.
Cause I'm liable to let that thing sing at a rat. Boom, 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 boom. Aaron, it was just Stuart Little.
That's gonna do it, y'all. A lot of these horror stories we watch gonna be like, why the would you do that?
Yeah, cause they not they eerie, but it's like, nah, bro, I'm not.
No, sir. These are niggas. These are not nigga tales. We can tell you that much. So we'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, y'all.